trademark gives your brand or logo legal protection from any competitor who copies it. In this video, I'm going to explain the basics, show you how to register your own trademark, and share 2 important tips. In South Africa, all trademarks need to be registered with CIPC. For international trademark protection, I would suggest consulting with a trademark attorney, as this process can be complex and expensive, as different countries have varying legal requirements. So how does the protection work? In terms of the law, a trademark infringement happens when there is the likelihood of confusion between your trademark and your competitors who have copied or are imitating your brand. The competitor will be ordered to stop confusing and misleading the public and may be liable to pay damages to you. Trademarks therefore effectively ensure that the brand is easily identified and distinguishable from the others. In doing so, it actually also protects the consumer, ensuring that they purchase the product they intended to and not a competitor's by mistake. The most common types of trademarks are word marks and logos. I like the KFC example as it is both a word mark and a logo. The KFC is the word mark and the bucket is the logo. So you can also have a combination of the two. Keep in mind that each type of trademark is a separate application. There are other types of more non-traditional trademarks such as shapes, colors, but for these I would recommend that you get some assistance. You should be aware that there are certain things you can't trademark, such as a national flag or the national symbol such as Table Mountain. It is also a good idea to avoid common expressions such as 24 hours or cheese or server. Now CIPC is very unlikely to approve a word mark using superlatives such as biggest, best or fastest. So how do you register a trademark? Well, we offer 2 options. The first method is the DIY option, where you can lodge a trademark directly on our website it's a very easy to use system which will prompt you all along the way. The second option is the lawyer-assisted option, where we have partnered with one of South Africa's leading firm of trademark attorneys who will assist you. They will do a thorough availability search and will advise you on the correct class selection as well as write the appropriate description for the trademark. Your trademark will have a better chance of success with this second option. Let me explain the class selection. All trademarks need to be classified into 1 or more classes. There are 45 broad categories of goods and services. So when filing a trademark application, it is essential to identify which class or classes of goods and services you wish to be covered for. For example, Class 25 includes most types of clothing, footwear, and headgear. This means that your trademark will only be protected in that class. Each class is seen as a separate application and therefore must have a separate filing fee. So how does the process work? Well, once you have submitted all your information and paid the fees due, we will lodge the trademark with CIPC. This usually takes about 5 working days for them to issue a receipt with a filing number and a date. At this point, you may use the abbreviation TM on all your products to show that the trademark registration is in process. The actual assessment by CIPC for the application may take up to 12 months. I'm not joking. This is due to their massive backlog. However, it is important to note that the protection starts from the initial filing date. So only once the trademark is registered may you use the symbol R. If the trademark is approved after a year, it is then advertised in the Government Gazette for 3 months, after which the registration certificate will be sent to you via email. So the entire process could take up to 18 months. Your trademark will now last for 10 years before you'll need to renew it. It is now an asset which you can sell. Finally, I must clear up some confusion between trademarks, copyrights and patents. All 3 offer intellectual property protection, but copyright is for creative work such as music, books or songs, while patents are to protect inventions. I'd like to end off by offering 2 helpful tips, which will go a long way to ensure that your trademark is successful. First, be as creative and as original as possible. And secondly, be distinctive. You can't just describe a trademark in a generic manner. Thank you for watching, and I wish you best of luck with your trademark application. So as always, remember, we are here to help.